Hi, hello, good morning, good evening, or good night, depending on when you're tuning in. Welcome back to Made TV. I am MW Free, and this is a new episode of Free Time with Free. Today we have a very special guest. Very, very special. So special. So special that this is going to be a little bit different from other episodes you might see. I made sure I brought something in particular for him because I have a wonderful Middle Eastern gentleman here with me. So I brought him a gift because I know my Eastern folk love their hookah, so I brought him a little gift. Yeah. But I am here sitting with Mr. Ish from Dinner with Ish.
What's up, people? How y'all doing? Nice to be here. I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. I'm actually very happy that you're here because dinner, food. Mm-hmm. I love food.
I know. We were supposed to be cooking today, right?
Something like that, but we're not going to get into the deal of why that didn't happen because we're not.
I heard your executive producer kind of like.
I heard that, I heard, but we're not going to go into what I heard and why I'm not eating today, but we'll be eating.
Rain check.
Yes, absolutely. We're definitely get that phone. But thank you for being here with me today and talking with me and spending a little free time with me.
Of course.
Mr. Dinner with Ish, let's even just start with, what is Dinner with Ish?
Yeah, that's a great question. So Dinner with Ish is a food talk series that I created to kind of recreate the magic that happens at the dinner table. At the dinner table, whether it be a date or with family, you connect over two really good things, and that's good food and real talk. Over dinner, you open up a bit more than you would in a casual conversation. And being West Indian, food is just something that always connected us and brought us together. And Dinner with Ish is just a series that I created to recreate that on film, but with people of substance. I like to say it's me interviewing today's interesting people and tomorrow's game changers. Yeah.
I like that. Well, you said West Indian, but you're not only West Indian. So where are you from?
So my mother is Trinidadian and Venezuelan. Big up Trinidadians.
Hey.
That's more of a
Trini massive.
Right. And my dad is from Bangladesh. Yeah.
So when you're having dinner with Ish, are you cooking or are you going places?
Yeah, so with Dinner with Ish, we didn't want to marginalize where we were eating or what we were doing. So we wanted to kind of create something that was, free.
Silly.
And just whimsical in the sense that we wanted to create something that was dinner. We didn't want to put it in restaurants. We didn't want to put it in private kitchens. Mm-hmm. We wanted to do restaurants, private kitchens, and everything in between. A lot of times, as entrepreneurs or as people that are constantly on the move, dinner isn't always at a restaurant or at the kitchen table. Dinner could be on the couch.
Standing at the counter in the kitchen.
At the counter in the kitchen.
While you're cooking.
Dinner could be in the car, with your homies. I've had dinner with friends in my car or in their car time after time, and just we're going from one place to another, and dinner is in the car. Yeah. So dinner is wherever you make it, man. Dinner is wherever you set your table.
That's a fact. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, so it's all over. We do cook. I do cook. I love cooking.
Oh, so yeah, we have to get into, because I saw that you made a meal recently online. Right. It looked rather delicious, I just want to say, and I cannot wait for my meal.
Yeah, man.
But tell me the type of food that you like to cook.
I cook every and anything. Believe it or not, I'm not really good with West Indian food. I don't know.
I was gonna ask you. I'm like, how does the culture actually influence your meals?
100%.
But okay,
I do fusion food, right? So I my oxtail isn't the best.
Okay.
But my oxtail ravioli is amazing.
Stop.
Yeah.
That man said oxtail ravioli. I have been seeing people do some crazy things with oxtail because obviously in the West India culture, oxtail is made typically one way. Bone, stew, and brown. That's oxtail.
Right.
But I've been seeing oxtail. I saw this one recently online. It was oxtail garlic bread. It looked sick. I'm going to show it to you if you didn't see
100%.
it. But now oxtail ravioli. Please explain how you even ended up putting the two together.
I love oxtail and I love Italian food. I love Jamaican women. I love Italian women. You know what I mean? Like it's
So the women, they influence.
Right. I mean, listen, women influence everything. Women.
I mean, talk that. Tell the people.
Women do. Like honestly, God, everything I curate, everything I make, it's to focus on women first because women really are the neck of.
Tell the people.
No, they are. They're the neck of the head. You know, the head makes the decisions and the thoughts, but the women.
Steers.
Yeah, they steer the direction.
Come on with this verse. Come on with this verse.
I like to make sure I focus on women, but when I'm curating, but I actually love just making food that makes sense but doesn't. It's something that but in a whole different way.
Exactly, it's a huge twist. What's another meal that you say that you twisted together?
I've had my play on rasta pasta. I've done a lot of I did. The other day I did jerk, snow crab legs. I just love flavors, like fusion flavors.
Jerk.
Yeah, so you take a little bit of jerk seasoning, homemade, of course.
Obviously.
Come on. Shout out to Grace though.
Listen, Grace is a staple in a West Indian home. We know how this great between Grace or Taster's Choice. You're gonna have something in there.
Right.
But you jerked.
Yeah, just a little bit of garlic, jerk seasoning, and butter. You
melt it down.
Yeah, just put, you baste it, put it in the oven, baste it again, put it in the oven, baste it again.
This is something that I kind of want to try.
I got you.
Because you said jerk crab legs. In another episode that I had here, my good friend of mine, DJ Active, and we have a standing Thursday date to go and get seafood. Okay. That's something we love.
Yeah, buy the seafood and we'll hang out by our homegirl Anne.
Because, you met Active and you guys clicked, and I am sure he would love
100%. I would love to go
some jerk crab legs.
Listen, man, food is love, yeah. When you cook for someone, it's about showing love. When you cook for someone, it's about showing that you appreciate them. So I would love to cook for y'all. That'd be dope. I mean, I'm not a chef, but I'm
here for. Listen to me. You don't have to tell me twice that you want to cook for me. You said it once. I said, okay. You don't have to tell me again. Okay. I know I'm small and petite, but my belly.
I feel you.
It galan,
You're a yard girl.
You understand? Big yard thing. So what? Food, I am there all the way. So you did say that you're not very big into West Indian cooking, but what would be your favorite type of meal to cook? From what country or what culture?
I guess just to cook, my go-to is always just something really simple. I love a really good steak with some potatoes.
And you eat your steak?
Yeah, I really prefer.
Rare?
Oh, how do I eat my steak?
Yeah.
Medium rare.
Okay.
Medium rare. I like
right way.
pink inside.
Yes, people, listen. When it comes to steak, I know. Well done.
Yeah.
It's not the way. People.
Us as black people and West Indian people, we love cooking our shit well done, but
well done's not the way, guys.
Not.
Let's step out, okay?
I don't want to chew for 45 minutes.
A good medium?
Yeah.
That's right.
It matters. A funny thing, my girl, she used to always get her steak well done. And when me and her started dating, I put her on to medium. And now she's just like,
what was I doing with
my
life?
She would never eat steak any other way. But
what was I doing with my life?
Right. Yeah. But my favorite thing to cook is just a really good steak and potatoes. Something simple like some salmon and asparagus. I love doing simple things that just make sense. And
I feel
100%.
So what are some? Because you did mention that you make the jerk sauce from scratch.
Yep.
Are there any other sauces that you know how to make from scratch as well?
I make my Alfredo from scratch. Seasoning wise, no, not really. Okay. Like I said, I'm not a chef. I just cook a lot.
You just cook.
But I want to learn how to make my own curry, kind of like Jira and stuff like that within the next.
Which would, of course, make sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Based on the content.
I mean, I'm inspired. Man.
Yeah, no, it would definitely make sense though.
I'm inspired. Like, there's so many. Like, one of my favorite chefs right now. His name is Dustin Gonzalez.
Okay.
He is an executive chef at the Clan, but he's a journey chef. And for those that don't know what a journey chef is, he basically didn't go to culinary school. He got a job at the bottom and worked his way up. And now he's chef de cuisine, or whatever you call it, at one of the most prestigious restaurants in the city. And he's a Guyanese native.
I love it.
And he just crushes it. And he inspires me. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dustin. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing, bro. I'm proud of you. Congrats and all that.
We love it over here. Yeah. We definitely love it over here. Definitely. What would you say, or where do you see Dinner with Ish going? What is your goal with Dinner with Ish?
That's a really good question. That's a real question. I like that.
I'm here to pick your brain because, you know, I want people to see you obviously in work form, but I definitely want people to get to know you a little bit more. Some things that's going through your mind.
This food is amazing.
Isn't it?
What is this? Watermelon?
It's the best.
Oh, so good. Ultimately, I would love to see Dinner with Ish be I don't want Dinner with Ish to stop with me. I want Dinner with Ish to be the next Tonight Show, to be the next Late Night, to be the next No Reservations. I want it to be carried on. I want to pass my torch within the next couple of months, years, so on and so forth, because me as a dreamer, and I like to use the word dreamer because a lot of people call themselves entrepreneurs, but they have no success being an entrepreneur, right? They haven't done it yet. They haven't had success doing that yet. So I'm not gonna call myself an entrepreneur because I'm not successful as an entrepreneur yet. I'm a creator. I'm a dreamer. Me as a dreamer, I know I have a lot more things to do. I want to kind of put the stones down for what Dinner with Ish can and will be, and pass it on to the next young, amazing, hungry talent out there.
I love that. Do you see Dinner with Ish possibly expanding to maybe even brunch with Ish, or lunch with Ish, or breakfast with Ish? Just for the switch up.
I see it being whatever it is. I see it being limitless. I don't like to put any type of limits on anything that I aspire to do or anything that I create.
Is dinner your favorite meal?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know why dinner's my favorite meal? Not because of it being dinner. Because you got breakfast at dinner, you got brunch at dinner. Dinner could be whatever you have it. Dinner is just a collective of who you're with. And dinner's my favorite meal because it's shared with others. That's the importance of dinner.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I personally cannot wait to try one of your meals. Like, from what I've heard about the steak. I heard you mentioning
see
something.
The series because it's coming out.
That I can't wait for, and we're definitely going to tell the people later on in the show how to definitely find you and see the series and things like that. I heard something about some boneless chicken happening. We heard about the jerk crab legs happening, which is my personal favorite. Yeah. Just saying.
My whole thing is, don't tell me what you want. Just come and have an open mind.
I'm okay with that. Yeah. I have no problem with that. Yeah. Just letting you know.
I love it.
Now, aside from just foods and dinners and that being your biggest interest, I definitely want the people to know a little bit more about you on a personal level. So, we're going to play a little game. And it's called So. It's called So. So we're going to get our So cards. Before we start our game, we are going to take these shots really quickly.
What is this? Is this Hennessy?
This is my personal favorite. Yes, it is Hennessy.
Yo, when I heard you drank Hennessy, I was...
I am a cognac girl, true and true. Although I am Jamaican, I don't drink rum straight.
I hate rum. I don't really fucking rum.
The West Indian people, you know, they love the Johnnies. Not my personal. Okay, I stay away from the tequila to kill her, not me. And I do not drink vodka that often unless it's an extra dirty martini. That's a good one for me. Just saying.
So
but
you drink vodka?
Only if it's mixed.
Okay.
It has to be like mixed really, really well. For sure.
I think a woman that drinks cognac has a very like masculine feature about her, and I love it. Masculine in the sense that it shows power and dominance, not necessarily like, all right. See? I don't like giving people confidence.
No, I didn't. I had to message you. But carry on, I'm listening.
Nah, it's dope. A woman that can handle such a strong, full bouquet of what a cognac is. It just shows that she's resilient, powerful, and like, you know, it's a preference thing. Let's go.
That is greatly appreciated. And I don't do just the regular Hennessy. Like we all of them. We're gonna do the Hennessy, the black, the white. Like we're doing all the Priv, all of it. Yes, my palate is definitely rather open when it comes to cognac. Just saying.
That's what's up.
So let's get into these shots, and then we're gonna get into sell.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
I don't want to mess with that.
I'm gonna cheers.
So you gotta look in the person's eye, right?
Yes, you do have to look in the person's eye when you take the shot.
Right.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Good
Is
stuff.
that regular Hennessy?
This is good stuff.
It's regular? That's good.
It's real. That's why it's good stuff. All right. Scrab.
You're making me stretch it. Like,
I know. Take a little puff before
right,
we start. Okay.
This is just tobacco. I have a really good job.
Yes, let's be very clear. And make sure you drink responsibly. Just saying. All right. Let's get into so. So the great thing about this game is I won't be asking you all the questions. You get to ask me questions as well.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh. I'm gonna
Back
shuffle
and forward.
the deck. I'm gonna shuffle the deck up a little bit because I definitely read all these questions just to see what it was all about. I'm not gonna lie. But I do like these questions. All right. So I will ask you.
It's 1-on-1.
Yes. So I'm actually gonna spread them so.
What is this? Alpaca?
Not alpaca.
Alpaca.
All right, so we'll do it this way so that you can just pull any card out the deck.
Ladies first.
I will pull first. Thank you. Okay, wow, I had to pull the blank one first. No, I don't want to do the blank one first.
It's whatever you want to ask, basically.
I know, but I just asked you a whole set of questions anyways. All right, let's mix that back up. All right, boom. Here we go. Wow, they just came out with it immediately.
Who's my publicist?
And I'm the one asking the questions, okay? You do not get to ask me the question back. Just saying. Okay, ready? So, what's a common trait shared by everyone you've dated?
I don't feel like any of the people I've ever dated have been remotely the same.
Not one. Not one common trait?
No.
Not one? That is very interesting.
Physical trait?
I mean, trait period. Whether it's a physical trait or a personality trait, anything.
I guess we'll tie into like what I'm attracted to.
Okay.
So every girl that I've ever dated has, and this sounds corny as hell, but they've had an amazing smile. Like,
okay.
I love a girl's smile. Because I think I have a decent smile.
And that's not corny. That's what you like.
Yeah.
That's your preference. That's a trait.
Their trait's always been they've had a great smile.
Awesome.
Not teeth, but a great smile. You know, because like you can have crooked teeth, but if you smile,
yes,
it looks good.
If you have that warm, genuine smile, regardless, it's always going to be beautiful.
And a smile ties in everything. A smile is like eyes. You know, like the flare of the cheekbones. I love cheekbones.
Do you really?
Oh my god. Definitely this smile.
All right, there you go. See, that wasn't hard.
Write your own question.
Oh, you got the write your own question one. How'd you grab that one?
Oh no, I'm not doing it.
Okay, let's see.
If you didn't have to sleep every night, what would you do with all that extra time?
Let's start by saying I don't sleep at night. I just want to say
most entrepreneurs, most people that want to start something know.
I don't sleep at night. I am definitely a night person. I was born at 2:19 a.m. I have been a night type of person since birth. Okay. So honestly, what I already do with that extra time is think and write. And it's funny because even up to last night, I had posted on Instagram. It was like 1:40 something. I was like, yeah, this is the time that I like to get my life together. It's in the middle of the night.
What do you write?
Just writing things out for the show. A whole bunch of stuff. Thoughts. To-do lists. Mainly thoughts though. It's therapeutic for me to just sit and write. I write a lot when I'm even talking to like just friends. Is where I get a lot of things that I want to talk about with people as well. Other business things that I'm doing. So I write those things down a lot. My notes look crazy in my phone. I have hundreds.
So you're
both. I'll do
you
phone.
write?
No, I write. So growing up, I had a lot of journals. I definitely would just write down everything because it was the easiest way for me just to get my thoughts out.
Yeah.
I write on my computer a lot. I write on my phone a lot. I also just stay up and watch movies. But to answer your question, I don't sleep, so that's what I do at night.
Yeah. So it's like this is not a hypothetical question. This
no,
is
it's literally.
You want to know what I actually do?
Do you want to know what I do? You want to know what I do at nighttime? That's what I do at nighttime. Yeah, no, I'm nuts. All right, so. Ooh, I like this question.
I don't skip. Next.
No, it's a good one. No, this is a really good one.
Next.
It's really good. Okay, from the last 7 days, what is one moment worth remembering?
These are hard questions, man.
Listen, I like this.
For a person like me, I go through so much within a day.
Yeah.
So the last 7 days, like there's been so many different accomplishments, so many different, pitfalls, so many different.
So what's the one that stands out to you like immediately?
I don't know. I think it would be just looking at my daughter wake up at 4 a.m. this morning and pick up a book, act like she was reading.
How old is she?
She's almost 2.
Oh my goodness.
Pick up a book, act like she was reading, and then look, because we just bought a new 70-inch TV, and it's just chill looking at the TV like unbothered. And that was something that would always resonate with me because it reminded me that, like, honestly, no matter what, you need to just take a breath. I think this thing that stood out the most was just like looking at my daughter, man, looking at her being carefree and looking at her being innocent. And I think we all need that time to just be carefree and innocent and just like wake up whenever the hell we want and just do what we want. She did what she wanted.
At 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m.
But
and you know what?
Go back to sleep?
I didn't stop her.
You just left her?
I said, you know what, Yara? Her name's Yara.
Aww,
I said, you know what? Do what you want.
You got it, girl.
Because I want her to do what she wants. I want her to know this world is hers.
Yes.
And I know it's OD corny, but it's just like,
no, that's not corny at all. As a parent,
yeah.
I mean, I'm a parent as well. I
can't believe you're a parent. You look like you're 17 years old.
Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. And once we take off the face and drop the hair, then we're gonna go down to about 14. Exactly. Exactly. But thank you. Black don't crack. But I do understand 1000% as a parent that you want your children to be able to be children.
Yeah.
Learn by learning, by experiencing, by doing things.
100%.
Because she doesn't know particularly, like she may see and, definitely mirror and things like that, but she's living.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I mean, I'm friends with all types of race, religions, creeds, and us. We're the only people that tell our kids, don't do that, stop that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Everyone else talks to their children. They're like, well, Jeremy, why do you want to be up this time?
Stop.
No, it's true.
But no, you're
Jeremy,
right. You're right.
Why do you want to what's your thought process with
Yes, no, you're right. I definitely, it's funny. People who know me would think very differently than what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
But I have conversations with my son.
As you should.
Like I talk to him.
Yeah.
Although my dominance sometimes is a little bit frightening for him. But I definitely make it a point to talk and to speak and listen. I didn't just talk, but to listen to him. I allow him to talk to me and just and we had a conversation earlier today. Something happened. Something so small happened, but he didn't tell me about it out of the thought pattern of, I think she's gonna be upset. Something with a candle. He messed up one of my candles. It fell. I wasn't around. It just fell over. Whatever. He did cleaned up. Didn't tell me. So then when I found, I was like, "What did this child do to my candle?" But I ended up just pulling him aside. So just talk to me and just tell me what happened. And I asked him about 3 times before he finally. But I was like, just talk. And it's something that I think, especially our culture, we definitely have to instill in our children, especially in this day and age. We have to be very open to listening. Not even just talking and teaching, but listening to our children. So I'm here for it.
No, listen, man.
Let them read the book.
We
fake read the book.
Why not? Because at the end of the day, we can't allow our kids to be as lawless as the others.
100%.
Because they don't have the same freedom as the others. But we have to allow them to be mentally lawless as the others.
Yes.
Free thinking, free choice.
And especially with us as their parents, we should be the number one go-to for any and everything
100%.
that happens with our children. Absolutely.
I agree with you. I think we need to start raising our kids differently. And not saying that the way we were raised was wrong or the way
it was different. It was a different time. So absolutely. I
take advantage of what's happening now and show them how to live their lives differently.
Absolutely. We are here. I'm here with you on that one. Oh, crap, it's much.
It's about to get deep.
All right,
no.
no.
I'm about to
I'm gonna. I have to hold this now because you're saying it's about to get deep. So let me prepare.
Well, because we were just talking about we weren't talking about just entrepreneurial goals or XYZ. We were talking about kids and
absolutely,
kids and race and racism. Everything was just tied into that question.
Everything. This is why I really I particularly love this game a lot. 100%. So let me prepare.
All right, here we go.
Is this another deep fish kind of? All right, I'm ready.
Oh, this is a big West Indian problem.
All right. Okay. I'm ready. Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Because you know how we are with dreams.
Oh, yes. Here we go. All right. Go ahead.
Have you ever felt differently about a person after you've had a bad dream about them?
That's funny.
Be real, Free.
No, I am. I'm going to be 100% honest with you.
Okay.
I have not had a bad dream about someone that I've known.
Someone you've dated.
Not a bad dream. I've never had a bad one. No.
Really?
My dreams are a little different.
Okay. My
dreams are things that happened or end up happening.
So you foresee it.
That's happened in my dreams before. Or I'll replay something in a different scenario, or a dream that I've had about someone in particular would be more of something that maybe I wanted to happen. I'll dream about it.
I've gotten slapped in the middle of the night.
Because of the dream?
Bang!
Because you were dreaming out loud?
What you was on some I had a dream. You were talking to this one, that one, this one.
Really?
I was like, so you slapped me?
You were like, what?
That's why I can't date no more Guyanese.
Let's not even go there, please. But let's not even go to the Guyanese.
We'll go to the next one. We're gonna have this conversation offline.
Because boy, the stories. Anyway,
moving on.
But no, I've never had a dream about someone that I've known negatively. I've had negative dreams, but never about somebody that I actually
know. So the answer to the question is no.
Yeah, my answer is no.
Okay.
Which is so because I know people who've had those. I'm like, I don't have those type of dreams.
Right.
I try to keep my dreams real light and real happy. Yeah, I'm trying to do some things in my dreams with people that I like. Oh, whatever. Just saying. Next question.
Oh, what kind of wet dreams do you have?
I like this one. This one is a good one. How would you spend your time if you turned invisible for a week?
We being truthful.
Yes, 100%.
I'm a whole freak. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I know what I would do, but it's not about me. It's about you.
if you asked me this a while ago,
Okay.
I would have had a different answer. I would have said, if I was invisible, I would have wanted to see like my father and how he interacted with his kids.
Okay.
Not his kids, me and my sisters, but his kids as far as like not with my mom. Because my mom and my dad split when I was very young. I was 6 years old.
Okay.
And he wasn't a good father to me at all.
Okay.
And I would want to see what kind of father he was to them, to see if it was just us or if it was just who he was.
Ooh, that's true.
I got my answer to that question, but if I was invisible, I would love to see how my father interacted with his children, not my siblings.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see that.
That's true.
Because I base who I am as a parent and who I am as a man off of him. And I'm scared that that gene is something that I inherited and that I'm going to do. And I wanted to know if he was a good man to his other family. And, wow, that just went mad deep. But
I'm here.
What kind of cards?
Yeah, I told you
this game Fisher Price. What is going on, man? This is some...
I told you I really like this game.
Yeah, that's.
But see, you went the deep route. I would have said, "Hey, I'd have been invisible," and you know, I definitely did. Listen,
you told me to be honest.
Honesty is the best policy.
My homegirl brought me on this show. Shout out to Ann. You know, someone I really, really care about. Someone that's really near and dear to me. She was like, "Yo, just be who you are," and that's all she said. And that's real. Like,
I mean, a lot of people know that we just met, literally today,
20 minutes ago.
Yes, literally.
But yeah, that's something I would do if I was invisible. I would want to see how, like, let me see you, motherfucker. Let me see how you are.
Yeah.
Let me see if this is something that's going to happen to me. Let me see if it's not a person you are. Let me see if it's just because.
Well, I will say, in life we have choices. So even though you had an example, you still have a choice.
Right.
To make as to whether or not do I want to be like my example or do I want to be different.
Yeah.
And from what we sounded like.
I'm going to be different.
Exactly. From what we talked about, you know, off camera, stuff like that, it seems like you are definitely looking to be something very different. And the first thing is to make that choice. Right. So you're good. You got this.
And I respect him too, because he's a business owner. He does very well. He's very successful.
So there's certain parts of him that you definitely do respect.
Yeah, my dad came.
And there are other parts that, you know.
Yeah, my dad came up here with like really no education, and he started a very successful business. He did what he had to do. You know, actually just found my half sister on Facebook.
Really?
And he just bought him a house, big ass house in Long Island.
Okay.
Like pool, jacuzzi, all that. So he's successful in that.
But in the other personal area, you feel he's not as.
Yeah, so you know,
there are things about all of our parents, like you said, especially in the West Indian culture and a different culture other than American. You know, there's going to be a lot of things that are very different, and there are going to be things that we admire about our parents, things that we don't. But you have to pick and choose what's good, what's bad, what you do different, things like that, and then make your own path.
So,
who
and what should you never be trapped with inside an elevator? Who and what should you never be trapped with inside an elevator?
So this can go.
Who's your kryptonite?
Kryptonite?
Men,
but
what's my weakness? Men.
No. Guyanese, not. We're not going there, but
is this gonna be a part of the blooper? Like, I don't want to be around any dick.
We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. No.
Dick. I don't want to be around dick now.
No dick.
Kind of like mad bleeps, bro.
Right? No. Okay, wait. Let me think about this.
I bring this out of people. I'm sorry.
No, this is perfect. This is what I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted.
Who or what?
Okay, I'm thinking. In an elevator. First of all, I'm gonna say I'm self-diagnosed claustrophobic. I don't like to take elevators to begin with.
Okay.
Let's start by saying that.
Okay.
I don't want to be trapped in an elevator at all, by myself or with anybody. It's not happening. Especially by myself.
I don't. No one.
Nobody. I don't want to be nobody. What? Something on fire. I'm just saying. But it's funny. What I will say though is back in my younger days, I was a band geek. Shout out to Brooklyn Steppers or whatever. But I definitely, for sure, we used to do things in the Prudential Center all the time, and sometimes next stadium and stuff like that. So we take freight elevators. I would not want to be trapped in an elevator with, like, if the circus was there, we were like all on the elevator together or whatever, like a wild animal or something.
Facts.
I don't want to be trapped there. No.
That's a good point.
Right? No.
That's a good answer.
Thank you. I'm just like, who wants to be stuck in an elevator with wild animals? Like, imagine a tiger being in the cage and stuff, and then all of a sudden he's like, yo, I need to get out. And he starts flipping. No, I don't want to be there. Oh, wait, I think, no, it's my go.
Nah.
Yeah, you just asked me. Yeah. All right, come.
All right, go ahead, because that was a dumb one I picked.
All right, let's see. Wait, let me see. Okay. So we're going to do 2. Well, we kind of
put one down if you want.
Yeah, no, because you know why? Because we touched this subject already. So I want something a little bit different. If you were gonna ask me that question, that would have been something.
I'm gonna ask you this one.
Oh, I like this one. Oh, you have your magic question? Okay, here we go. What is the easiest way to break your trust? I like that one. I'm ready.
Lie to me. Plain and simple. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me about anything.
Mm-hmm.
If I ask you something, tell me the truth. If I ask you for feedback, tell me the truth. Don't lie to me. And it really bothers me because I would stop messing with you 100% right there if you lied to me. You would never gain my trust again. Mind you, I lie all the time.
No, sir.
But don't do it to me. Okay? I do it for business. Don't do it to me. Nah, facts though. Like
the man said, I had to sip my tea because the man said,
"Man, I like it done to me, but you don't." You know what I'm saying?
Don't lie to me, right? Me will lie to you, right. But you don't lie to me.
My Jamaican accent's been getting a lot better.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Alright, good. I'll judge it. It's right.
My turn.
It's your turn. Yes.
So
do I need to sit?
What's one thing your exes probably miss about you?
Can we choose another question?
No.
Why?
Because. You know what, fellas? She says she's single, you know? So, listen up.
Listen, every time I have an episode, someone is going to try to pawn me off to the people that I'm like,
you know how many followers I have?
I can't. Y'all have to stop. You know how many are... And we're not going to go where I am on that, but...
You got more than me.
I do, yeah.
Right.
Not the point, but what's one thing?
What do they miss about you?
I mean, no, I'm joking.
Y'all heard the snap?
No, we're not going there. No, me, I didn't do that at all.
Did anyone else hear that? Anyone in the room? Did anyone hear the snap? She said, "Well,
but no, that not. Stop.
Making women different.
Listen, stop. Listen, I'm an angel. I'm an angel, okay? I don't do anything.
Lucifer was an angel too.
Listen, I'm tired of y'all telling me that nonsense, by the way. Whenever I say that, leave me alone with Lucifer, yes? Okay.
Come on.
All right, so okay, the one thing is, maybe how nurturing I was. I'm going to say how nurturing I was. Because...
Go on. What's your definition of nurturing? Like, how were you nurturing to your recent ex? Y'all saw that eye roll? Yo, one eyelash went like this, while the other one was like that. That was real.
Are you guys done? Are you done? Okay, good. No, stop. No, I was there, like in any and every beck and call. I was literally there. It didn't matter time. Like, if you needed me, I'm going to be there. Like, it doesn't matter. So I was definitely always there. I think that's the one thing I would say with all of them, that I was definitely just always there for them. It didn't matter. Sick, you're hungry, you're this, you're that. It didn't matter. Like, I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna leave it very peaceful. Thank you very much.
That's real.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to be there.
That is a gift and a curse. Because then when you're always there, then people start to take advantage and they just feel like they're going to always be there till you're not there anymore. Just saying. Yeah, I'm going to say that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed my time with you, Ish.
I know.
I'm just saying my dinner, you know. Thank you for my dinner. That is on its way. I cannot wait.
Mental
I cannot wait for my dinner. Absolutely. But please tell the people where they can find you when your series is coming out, so we can prepare ourselves.
No doubt. So currently you can follow me at I'm with Ish. IMWITHWISH. I'm with Ish. Put the little subtitle there. And then the series is Dinner with Ish. Everything's spelled out. No numbers, no underscores, nothing.
Yes,
like
for anyone who went to school at one point in time in their lives and know how to spell,
it's the same way
it's
it
very
sounds.
plain and simple.
Yeah, super plain and simple. But yeah, that's where you can find me. We're probably going to be launching in March or April of 2021.
Awesome.
I'm very excited. We have, guests from Power. We have guests from a lot of series on the CW, on Fox.
I cannot wait to see this.
Stylists who style NBA players and all other stuff. We've got international celebrities. Just really cool people.
I might be local, but I would love to be a guest because I love to eat. Just saying.
We could do it.
I'd plug that real quick.
I got you. No doubt.
Yes, I love it. No, but thank you again for being here and spending some free time with me. And thank you for spending some free time with me as well. Catch you in the next episode of Free Time with Free. Peace.